Hello, dear children. I welcome you in today's English class where we are going to start first lesson, a triumph of surgery of your book, supplementary book, Footprint Without Feet. See, dear children, it's a very interesting story of pet. As you all know about that dog in India or even in outside India as well, dog is supposed to be pet. So in this story there are three characters. One dog, pet dog, his name is Tricky. Another one is the mistress of that dog, her name is Mrs. Pamphry. And one is one veterinary doctor, our narrator, his name is Mr. Harriot. So without telling you other things about the story, let's continue it from the original text. I am really worried about Tricky this time. Is the veterinary doctor Harriot. He says, when I saw Tricky this time to see him, see his appearance, because our appearance tells many things about our health. So he was not looking healthy by his appearance. I had pulled up my car when I saw him in the street with his mistress and was shocked at his appearance. When I saw him, he was with his mistress and from his appearance he was looking very heavy. Obesity was the problem. It seems he was looking extremely fat, and it was difficult for his mistress to make him walk properly. And his eyes, he had become hugely fat. See beta, this is the adjective used, hugely fat. He was looking very fat, like a bloated sausage with a leg at each corner. He was only looking like lots of fat and only fat, as if in big fat only at four corners legs were attached, meaning extreme weight he has gained. His eyes bloodshot and rheumy, meaning his eyes were looking red, extreme due to the extreme fat, it had gone inside. Stared straight ahead, his tongue lolled from his jaw. He was looking straight and his jaw or his tongue lolled down, meaning he was extremely fat in look wise. And when Mr. Harriot, the veterinary doctor, saw him, he got to know that the condition of Tricky was not at all good. Mrs. Pamphry hastened to explain. He was so listless meaning lack of energy. Mrs. Pamphry is the owner of the dog. He started explaining that he was looking energyless. He seemed to have no energy. I thought he must be suffering from malnutrition. See, this word is very important. Mrs. Pamphry is a very rich lady. She thought her dog was looking energyless, so definitely he must be suffering with malnutrition, meaning lack of energy. Actually, the case was absolutely opposite one. So I have been giving him some little extras between meals to build him up. So Mrs. Pamphry said that I thought he was looking energyless, lack of energy. That is why I gave him something extra between his meals. Generally we have 3 times meals, even for dogs, even for ourselves. But she said I had started feeding him between meals also, because I thought he had lack of energy. That is why she had started giving him extra calories. some malt and red cod liver oil, and a bowl of Horlicks at night to make him sleep. Nothing much really. Actually, Mrs. Harriet was unable to realize her mistake because of her overfeeding and because of her over conscious behavior of extra feeding the dog. He had become so listless, colorless. And did you cut down on the sweet things as I told you? Now the doctor further inquired that as far as the cutting down of his meals, have you cut down his sweets? Because sweet is very extremely weight gainer. Oh, I did for a bit, but he seemed to be so weak, I had to relent. Relent meaning deny. Then she said, no, initially I did it, but because he was looking so weak, so I did not cut his sweet. See, she had started extra feeding him, overfeeding him, and moreover the doctor suggested her to remove his sweets, which also she did not follow. He does love cream cakes and chocolates, so I can't bear to refuse him. She said because her dog loved chocolates and cream cakes, both sweets, artificial preservative sweets. That's why she said I could not deny him to give. I looked down again at the little dog. That was the trouble. Tricky's only fault was greed. See, this is very, very important thing. When Mrs. Pumphrey was explaining it, so the doctor looked down towards Tricky, and the cause of his problem was his greed. He was greedy for eating whatever his mistress was giving him, and his mistress was thinking excess of eating, meaning she was favoring him. So, and he was greedy, that was his fault. He had never been known to refuse food. He would tackle a meal at any hour of the day or night. Tricky could not say no to food. He was ready to eat whether daytime, whether night time, every time he was ready to eat something. He could not refuse food. And I wondered about all the things Mrs. Pumphrey had not mentioned. And the doctor knew it, that Mrs. Pumphrey had not mentioned many things, but he knew it, that Mrs. Pumphrey was only overfeeding him, not giving him proper exercises, not giving him proper walk. As a result of that, he had become overweight, and due to the overweight or his obesity, he was suffering with so many other diseases, which the doctor could notice it. So dear children, today we will do this.